The journey itself was an adventure, winding through the stark, beautiful Bolivian altiplano. High altitude, thin air. My lungs definitely felt it. We climbed higher and higher, the anticipation building with every kilometer. I'd seen the photos, of course. I'd read the accounts from explorers and archaeologists, but nothing, absolutely nothing, could prepare me for the moment I first saw Puma Punku. It wasn't just a ruin, it felt like stepping onto a different planet, a place where the rules of our world didn't quite apply. The scale of it, even scattered as it is, was breathtaking. It hits you straight away. This place is different. This place holds serious secrets. There they were, the famous H-blocks, giant, precisely carved stones scattered across the landscape. They looked like colossal Lego pieces, dropped by some ancient giant, or perhaps something not of this earth. The wind whipped around me, carrying whispers of forgotten times. I reached out and touched one. Cool, smooth stone, andesite. Incredibly hard rock. How did they do it? That question immediately sprang to mind and has never really left. It's one thing to see pictures, another to stand there, dwarfed by these massive, intricately shaped remnants of a forgotten age. The sheer audacity of it all is just staggering. The first impression is one of utter bewilderment. You see these enormous stone slabs, some weighing over 100 tons. They are not just roughly hewn boulders, oh no. These are shaped with such incredible precision, with perfectly flat surfaces and razor-sharp right angles. It's the kind of precision you'd expect from modern laser cutting, not from a civilization that supposedly existed thousands of years ago. My mind raced, trying to make sense of the scene. It felt less like an archaeological site and more like the aftermath of some incredible unknown event. A puzzle begging to be solved. This wasn't just a collection of old stones. This was a statement, a testament to a skill, a technology, a vision that we still can't fully comprehend. You walk among these fallen giants and you can't help but feel a sense of profound mystery. Who were these people? What were they trying to build? And the biggest question of all, how did they achieve such engineering marvels with the tools they supposedly had? Puma Punku doesn't offer easy answers. It just throws more questions at you, pulling you deeper into its enigmatic embrace. It's a proper head-scratcher, this place. Puma Punku is part of the larger ancient city complex of Tiwanaku. This civilization flourished long before the Inca. We're talking centuries, maybe even millennia of history buried under the Bolivian soil. The official story attributes these structures to the Tiwanaku people, a powerful culture that dominated this region. They were skilled artisans, astronomers and builders. But Puma Punku seems to be on another level entirely. It's like finding a supercomputer in a medieval castle. The craftsmanship here is so advanced it almost feels out of place, out of time. It challenges everything we think we know about ancient capabilities in South America. The precision is what gets you. We're not talking about good for its time precision. We're talking about how on earth did they do that? Precision. The H-blocks, for example, are remarkably uniform. They have these intricate cuts, internal angles and smooth drill holes that look almost machine-made. Some stones have grooves that are perfectly straight, only millimeters wide, running for considerable lengths. Try doing that with a stone hammer and a bronze chisel. It just doesn't add up. The joints between some of these massive blocks are so tight you couldn't slip a piece of paper between them. It's truly masterful. The material itself adds another layer to the puzzle. Many of the blocks are made from andesite, a volcanic rock that is incredibly hard and dense. The nearest andesite quarry is kilometers away across difficult terrain. How did they transport these multi-ton blocks? We're talking about stones weighing up to 130 tons each. Did they use logs, manpower? The sheer logistics are mind-boggling. And then, once they got these colossal rocks to the site, how did they carve them with such finesse? The edges are sharp, the surface is polished. It's a level of stone masonry that would be a challenge even with today's technology. Consider the design. It looks like these blocks were meant to interlock, almost like a giant, complex, three-dimensional puzzle. Some theories suggest Puma Punku was a grand ceremonial center, perhaps a temple or a palace. But the way these stones are shaped hints at something more functional, more intricate. Were they part of a larger structure, now lost to time and cataclysm? The site is a jumble, as if a powerful earthquake or some other disaster tore it apart. But even in their ruined state, the blocks whisper of a grand, almost unbelievable original design. It's an architectural enigma of the highest order. So, if the conventional explanations, stone tools, bronze chisels, sheer manpower, don't quite cut it, what are we left with? This is where things get really interesting. This is where the speculation begins, and trust me, Puma Punku invites a lot of speculation. Some researchers propose that the Tiwanaku civilization, or perhaps an even earlier unknown culture, possessed some form of advanced, lost technology. Could they have had tools or techniques that we've completely forgotten? Perhaps methods of softening stone or acoustic levitation or tools made from materials we haven't yet rediscovered in their arsenal. It sounds like science fiction, I know. But when you're standing there, looking at a perfectly drilled hole through solid andesite, you start to wonder. Conventional archaeology often struggles to provide satisfactory answers for these anomalies. The local legends sometimes speak of giants or of gods who built these structures in a single night. While these are myths, they often contain a kernel of truth, a folk memory of something extraordinary. Could these legends be hinting at a knowledge or power that seems almost supernatural to us now? It's easy to dismiss, but the stones themselves are a pretty compelling argument for something beyond the ordinary. And then, of course, there's the theory that always gets people excited, ancient astronauts, the idea that extraterrestrial visitors came to Earth in antiquity and either built sites like Puma Punku themselves or gave humans the technology to do so. Now, I'm not saying it was aliens, but when you see the level of precision, the seemingly impossible engineering feats, you can understand why people go there. The site feels almost otherworldly. Could these intricate patterns and designs be a form of language or a blueprint left by beings from another star system? It's a tantalizing thought, and Puma Punku certainly provides enough fuel for that fire. The truth is, we just don't know. And that's what makes Puma Punku so thrilling. It's a genuine unsolved mystery. There are no easy answers here. Did they use incredibly sophisticated knowledge of geometry and acoustics? Did they have tools that have since vanished without a trace? Or is there a more exotic explanation waiting to be uncovered? The site challenges our assumptions about the past. It forces us to consider possibilities that might seem far-fetched, because the alternative that primitive tools achieved this seems even more incredible in some ways. The debate rages on, and every theory adds another layer to the enigma. Standing amidst the ruins of Puma Punku as the sun begins to set over the Altiplano is an experience I'll never forget. The shadows lengthen, and the stones take on an even more mysterious quality. You feel a sense of awe, yes, but also a deep humility. Here is evidence of a people who achieved something truly extraordinary, something that still baffles the brightest minds of our time. It's a reminder that our understanding of the past is constantly evolving and that there are still vast gaps in our knowledge. We think we're so advanced, but sites like this make you question everything. Puma Punku is more than just an archaeological site. It's a direct challenge to our perception of ancient history. It refuses to fit neatly into the established narratives. It demands answers, yet offers few clues. Each intricately carved block is a silent question mark. What was its purpose? How was it made? Who conceived of such a complex and monumental undertaking? These questions echo in the thin mountain air, unanswered, perhaps unanswerable. It makes you realize that history isn't just a collection of facts in a book, it's an ongoing investigation full of twists and turns. The allure of Puma Punku lies precisely in its enigma. It continues to draw researchers, explorers and dreamers from all over the world, each hoping to unlock a piece of its puzzle. New technologies like three-dimensional scanning and geological analysis are providing fresh insights. But even with our modern tools, the core mysteries remain. How did they achieve such precision? How did they move such massive stones? What was the ultimate purpose of this incredible place? The more we learn, it seems, the more we realize how much we don't know. It's a humbling yet exhilarating pursuit of knowledge. So, if you ever get the chance to visit this incredible place, grab it. Go and see it for yourself. Stand among those incredible stones. Feel the weight of history, the thrill of the unknown. Puma Punku doesn't just tell a story of the past, it invites you to become part of its ongoing mystery. It will leave you with a sense of wonder, a deep curiosity, and a profound respect for the ingenuity of those who came before us. And who knows, maybe you'll be the one to spot a clue that everyone else has missed. The secrets are still out there waiting.